Hello everyone, welcome to another Friday Closeout. I took a week off after Easter. Things were a little bit busy that week, took some time off, went and saw some family, but now we're going to jump back into it. And this is crazy, but I've only got a few more videos left before I have to tap the brakes on this thing and get ready to transition to my next job. Crazy to think about that I've been here for 3 years. But I've got some things that I want to leave you with. We've got a few more sections of the Sermon on the Mount that I want to get to with you, because all this stuff that we've been talking about is just so good and so important. So we're going to start in chapter 6, verse 1 today. Join me as I read this to us. Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. The word of the Lord. So what motivates you to do good things? What drives you? Why do you do what you do? That's a pretty big question, right? When you do something that is good, why are you doing it? This passage is all about what motivates people to do good. In this case, Jesus is talking about people who are practicing their righteousness or giving to the synagogue in this case, or if we're translating that to our context, the church today, but they're not really doing it with the right motivation. They're doing it to be seen by others. Jesus says there's people who practice their righteousness. They try to look good, like they're following all the rules, like they're the best Christians, the best followers of Jesus out there, and they're very pretentious about it. And they're not doing it for God. They're not doing it because they want to glorify God and because they want to grow closer to Him. They're doing it because they want to make themselves look good in the eyes of other people. And then when it comes to giving, Jesus says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. What? What does that even mean? Do it in secret. Do it so that you have the proper motivations for your giving. You're not doing it because you're trying to curry favor with God, because you believe if I don't give this money, then God's going to be angry at me. Or if I don't give this money, then God won't be pleased with me. If I don't give this money, people are going to think I'm a lesser than follower of Jesus. If I don't give this money, I'm not going to get extra points in heaven. What drives you and what motivates you? Is it a happy and contented obedience to God? Or is it a desire to please other people and to try and curry favor? We live in a world where it's really easy to really puff up and exalt those external things. We've all done it, right? On social media, we have this great picture, this great opportunity, so we snap that selfie, or we get that framing just right, get just the right filter, and we throw it up on the gram, just the right hashtags, so that everybody knows what we're doing, where we're at, how we're doing it, who we're doing it with, whatever the case may be, so that we can make our lives look like these incredible, happy and full things, and we put them out there for the world to look at and go, oh man, I wish my life was like that. I wish I knew that person. I wish I could do that. I wish I was that generous. I wish I was that blessed. Whatever the case may be. But Jesus says, what is driving you to do the things that you do for Him? Is it to make yourself look good? Or is it because of your love for God that you're doing the good things that you're doing? That's tough, you know? Because all of us, if we're honest, we want to look good to other people. Sometimes we do things because we know it's going to make us look good. We know it's going to help us with that OER bullet. We know if we do this thing, hey, maybe we'll get an award and we'll get those promotion points. We know that if we are on this committee or on this team, we're going to get FaceTime with the people who are in charge and we'll have an opportunity to look good in front of them. We all do it. But do we do it with our relationship with God too? Where the things that are, the reason why we're doing these things, these holy things, is so that we look good to other people? So that other people think we're these wonderful uber Christians and wonderful followers of Jesus? Are we doing it out of a heart and a love for God that is deep and passionate? I know sometimes my motivations have not been in the right place. That I have done things because, well, yeah, it'll make me look good. Yeah, it'll look good to other people. And so I'm going to do that. So I have to stop over and over and over again and check myself and check my motivations and make sure that the reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing is because of my love for God, not because of my love for myself or because of my love for how other people see me. I want them to see me as a wonderful human being, but because of my love for God. So in all of this, in all of these things that we've looked at through the Sermon on the Mount, it's been about what is driving you internally. That's what Jesus cares about. Everybody else sees this. Everybody else sees the outside. Jesus sees who you are on the inside. And that's what we need to care about first and foremost, and what we need to develop. If we are developing that character, if we're developing that love for God, if we are growing deeper in our relationship with God, that will reflect on the outside. But if all we're doing is focused on the outside and we're letting the inside rot away, you can only do that for so long. And eventually the inside comes out. We've still got some more work to do in the Sermon on the Mount in the coming weeks. So I hope you'll join me as we wrap things up, as I wrap up my time in this unit, and we've still got so much good stuff to go. So don't tune out yet, and I'll see you again next time. Have a great weekend. Go in peace.